Hi everyone, this is Alysia, also known as APP60685. Thought I'd do my weekly blog topic. First of all, to my American viewers out there, happy Independence 4th of July today for you guys. I'm also pleased to report that I finished my monthly book and movie. My monthly book was about Barbara Eden. My monthly movie was a documentary about Back to the Future, one of my favorite movies. And it basically gave you insight about the movie and also about the impact of the movie on how regular people were impacted by it, by buying DeLoreans or growing up in the same hometown as Michael J. Fox, a.k.a. Marty, and also people who built a golf course with a theme of Back to the Future, and that was really, really cool. So that was a nice movie. Today's topic is 11 things that disgust me. Now, this isn't all the things that disgust me. This is just some of the things that disgust me. And I'm reading it off a piece of paper. I'll also put them in the description box so you guys can read them. And I'll also give you a link to my blog topic on this same thing. So, 11 things. Number 1, radish. Ugh. They're a vegetable, in case you didn't know. They're normally purplish colored. They're about the size of your fist. And they're very bitter tasting. So I find them really, really gross. Number 2, cottage cheese. I was told I liked this as a very young little baby and everything. But now as an adult, the smell, the taste. It reminds me of sour milk. But the taste and everything is just yuck. Number 3, rudeness. This really disgusts me because I can't stand people being rude to other people for unnecessary. Like some people say, like if you say something like, say good morning, they'll say what about it, or they'll just say, they'll cuss you out, and it's like, really, was that really necessary to be rude like that? Number 4, high heels. These really disgust me. They hurt my feet a lot. I've worn them a couple of times in my life. I wore them for chorus one time when I was in high school. And we had to wear these long, us girls that is, had to wear long dresses with a jacket. The boys had to wear a suit with a tie. And us girls had to wear, because our dresses were so long, we had to wear heels. Now the thing is, when I wear heels, I always end up with terrible blisters. And they always hurt my feet. So they really disgust me. My dad also enjoyed heels, and that's why they disgust me. Number 5, seeing people throw up. That really disgusts me. I've seen a lot of violent stuff. I can see gory movies of these aliens, and I can see stuff with blood and guts and all that, but when seeing somebody throw up, that just turns my stomach completely, and it makes me really sick, and so it disgusts me. Number 6. Men wearing feminine clothing while still looking male. This one really disgusts me on a personal level. My father, unfortunately, did this, where he wore feminine clothing while still looking like a male. I mean, I'm not going to go into too much detail. I'll save that for another day. But basically, he wore feminine clothing. He wasn't a cross-dresser or a drag queen. But basically, long story short, he basically looked like a male, basically wearing the female clothes. And he'd wear it out in public or even at home. And because of that, I didn't know how to react to if I ever brought somebody home, like say a boyfriend. I could never introduce him to my addie because I'd be going like, what's my boyfriend going to think? What's my friends going to think? So I never did have a boyfriend when my dad was alive, and so it gave me the wrong impression. Fortunately, my mom helped counterbalance that with churchmen and people in my life that were good, strong male figures to show me, no, not all men act this way. Number 7. This is number 7. Dishonesty. This one really disgusts me because I've dealt with a lot of dishonesty in my life. I'm battling being more and more honest with people, including my boyfriend. But basically, Dishonesty disgusts me because my father always said, oh, I'm being honest, but he wasn't. And so that's why it disgusts me. Number 8, bullying. This one really hurts me on a personal level, and it disgusts me because I grew up with bullying, school, home, and I even still experience it to this day online. I don't know why, but it disgusts me because I'm thinking, what did I do to make you do this to me? Number 9, violence. This one really disgusts me because it's not really cool to see somebody beat up to a bloody pulp, or somebody brutally raped, or abusing an animal when that animal is defenseless. That one really disgusts me because it doesn't have to be that way. Number 10, drug and alcohol abuse. This one is a personal topic as well, but basically, if you've heard me talk, my father abused alcohol. He didn't abuse drugs per se, but he abused the two of them together, and it's a very deadly combination. Doctors don't recommend it. They'll say, oh, if you're taking medication, don't take alcohol, or if you're drinking alcohol, don't take medication. I saw what happened when you do, and it scared the crap out of me, and I've seen it, and it just disgusts me because I'm thinking it's gotten out of control. That's one reason why I very seldom drink, and very seldom do I take medication unless it's prescribed by a doctor. The last medication I took was the medication I was given for my kidney stones. So now I'm very, very careful about medicine that I take. I'll make sure it's perfectly safe. And even if it's something as simple as an aspirin, I want to make sure it's perfectly safe because I have a penicillin allergy and I take that very seriously. And like I said, I grew up with seeing the wrong side of this. The last one is just abuse in general. This can be child abuse, this can be animal abuse. Either way, abuse in any form is wrong. It disgusts me because I grew up with this on a very personal level. And it disgusts me because it's still going on, that there's other people out there that are being abused and it's not being stopped. And I'm trying to do my part to say, stop. Don't put your hands on someone unless they want your hands on them. Don't touch someone unless they say, touch me. I'm learning to do that, to say something. I'm learning to do something. And what I'm trying to say is, these 11 things, there's other things that disgust me, but these are 11 things that disgust me. And too many times people think, oh, it's just a big joke. It's not a big joke. It's a very serious thing. So, like I said, these are just 11 things. There's other things that disgust me, but these are 11 things that I could think of at the top of my head that really, really disgust me, and the reasons why. Some are a little bit more personal than others. Thank you all for listening. I'll see you guys another time, and I hope you guys have a good week, and stay safe now. Bye!